It seems a protest is only considered important when it aligns with our own political views. Spend any time around farming communities and you'll hear people fantasising about the protests that they could run, wishing that Australian farmers were more like their overseas counterparts, like in France, which are much more militant and more confrontational, because that seems to be the only way to get people to listen. You hear people talking about dumping manure on the steps of this building, releasing feral pigs in Macquarie Street to highlight the pest problem, blocking food deliveries to make a point about renewables, tractor blockages of the Harbour Bridge. All things that would certainly grab attention, but they're not the sort of things that farmers here generally do because they're out there and they're too busy with their jobs, feeding and clothing this country. And they're not by nature people who want to deliberately inconvenience others. Unfortunately, in modern politics, nice guys often finish last. So don't confuse the volume or visibility or the absence of a protest with the seriousness of an issue or the impact that it's having, particularly when it comes to stunts like blocking bridges or gluing people to roads. If we treat that behaviour as the gold standard of being heard, then we will encourage more of that, and I don't think we will like where that leads. The other point I want to make is that I'm done with people using the Australian flag as a cover for childish, thuggish and un-Australian behaviour. And I'm equally done with people treating that flag as a symbol for every mistake we've ever made. This is our flag, a flag that has meant so many things to generations of Australians. Yes, mistakes have been made under that flag, bad mistakes. But rather than defining ourselves by these mistakes of the past, we should be mature enough to acknowledge how far this country has come. That flag to me is things like Cathy Freeman winning the 400 metres, Justin Langer getting carried off after his farewell test. It's half-mast at Villers-Bretonneux, and it's on the shoulders of peacekeepers overseas. And it was the backdrop last month when 20 people became Australian citizens at Lake Angelico. It's not a symbol to be destroyed or targeted with hate, and it's not a cloak for cowardice to make people feel unwelcome in this country. Those who want to embarrass Australia with extreme views, whether they come from the far right or the left, kick rocks. If you have something to say it respectfully, without hurting others and without tearing down a country that, despite its flaws, is still worth loving and being proud of, and a flag that cloaks us in a relative freedom and safety envied around the world.
Honourable Mark.